Souls thirsty for the nectar of knowledge become fully satisfied souls. Listening to him, souls also become embodiments of knowledge, the same as the Father, or it can be said that by listening to the Gyan Murli, they become Murlidhar children. While celebrating a spiritual meeting, they become merged in the Father's love. While celebrating a meeting, they become lovely, means absorbed in the love. One is merged in the love, the other one is absorbed in the love. Then what is it? What does it called as? This type of stage, what is it called as? Equal to the Father. And have a stage that is totally lost in the love, merged in the love, lovely, that is totally lost in the love. And while celebrating a meeting, they are lost in the experience of belonging to the one Father and none another. While celebrating a meeting, they are free from obstacles and they become red. Their faces keep glowing with the color of the Father's company. When they are merged in this way and absorbed in love, what desire do they have to become equal to the Father? They become those who place every step of theirs in the Father's footsteps, that is, those who become equal to the Father. Just as the Father's form is always that of the Almighty authority, in the same way, the children also become those who are always master embodiments of all powers. Whatever the Father's form is, always Almighty. Whatever the Father's form is always Almighty. There's no fluctuation in the power of God. It's constantly like an ocean, abundant, and it's always light. The children also become like that when they become equal to the Father. You are becoming that, and you have become that. As is the Father's name, so the children's name is the same. World benefactors is your name, is it not? Whatever the Father's form is the children's form. Whatever are the Father's virtues are the children's virtues. Only those who imbibe every one of the Father's virtues, they become equal to the Father. Whatever is the Father's task, that is also the children's task. You have to become equal to the Father in every respect. That is everyone's aim, is it not? You are not those who stay personally in front of the Father, but those who become equal to the Father. This is known as being those who follow the Father. So check to what extent you have become equal to the Father in all respects from the beginning. The Father gave you children the blessing of becoming equal. From the beginning, the blessing has been, may you be full of all the powers in Lokik life. A father or a guru gives the blessings. May you be wealthy, may you have a son, may you have a long life, may you always be happy. These are the blessings that they give. What blessings has Bab Dada has given? Brother Bain, welcome, good morning. Baba says, what blessings Bab Dada has to give to the children? May you be constantly full of wealth of knowledge and the wealth of all powers. Now, these are the treasures of Brahmin life. If you're practicing Brahmin lifestyle, then you will be able to tap these resources and the treasures of Brahmin life. Otherwise, no wealth of knowledge, no wealth of powers, and no happiness. To live from the moment you took your Brahmin birth to the end of the task of the establishment of the confluence age means to have a long life. Did you understand this? To live from the moment you took your Brahmin birth to the end of the task of the establishment of the confluence sage means to have a long life. Many, they take the birth as a Brahmin. After that, they will not continue their Brahmin life. They get pulled towards the outside world and the attractions of the limited. Brother Romanus, are you okay? Hmm? And then so Baba says that they will not be able to be at the till the end of the establishment. Brother Dayo, welcome, good morning. So if you leave Brahmin life and go back to the old sanskars and the old world in between that is said to have taken birth, but to have had a short lifespan because you have died from Brahmin life. Some are such that while leading this life, they go into a coma. It is almost like not living this life. Sometimes they do wake up, but that living is just like having died. In between, they just wake up and say, oh, yeah, I remember Baba. I remember Lighthouse. I know Mama. I know the sister. I know, I know. So they just wake up in between and they remember. And Baba says, that is just like having died only. So may you have a long life. No, the same blessing is given in the worldly. Father also gives the same blessing. May you live long. And Bab Dada gives the same blessing, but there is so much of difference in the power and the very context and the very meaning of it. So when Bab Dada says, may you have complete wealth of life, knowledge, and wealth of powers, it has such a wonderful, powerful meaning, isn't it? And now he says, may you have a long life, means always to live your Brahmin life from the beginning till the end, and to live with all the attainments of the elevated divine life. A life is life with full of elevated divinity. Brahmin life comes with so much of happiness, of being belong to one, and of being on godly task, godly mission, godly right hand. So Baba says that it comes with all of that attainments, along with the long lifespan. The blessing of may you be free from disease is also essential. When we get so much of wealth of knowledge and wealth of powers and also long life, so what are we going to do if we don't have disease-free life? Long life is good, but with diseases, not good. That is why Baba says, even this also is good and it is necessary. It's very essential that may you be free from disease. And if you have a long lifespan, but the illness of Maya repeatedly makes you weak, the illness of Maya repeatedly makes you weak, then that living is not living. So, along with may you have a long lifespan, you also have to remain constantly healthy. That is, you also have to remain free from obstacles. Do not repeatedly become confused or lifeless or the bed of a disheartened stage. Many at times we get disheartened. And Bible says, don't repeat it. Repeatedly feeling disheartened, repeatedly become confused. In every small thing you get confused. And when confusion comes, what will happen, Brother Sunday?
When you
You have
when you
lot
because
of questions. and you cannot move forward. You get stuck.
Get
So
stuck
Baba
because
says,
you have let God gone of Baba's hand.
"Mm, and the confusion is contagious. It will not stay just in one aspect. It will continue. In each and everything you create confusion. Because when we do anything a few times, it becomes a sanskar. So in every small thing, you create that confusion. Baba says, do not repeatedly become confused. Or Baba says, to be confused means to be lifeless. There's no life. What life? Brahman life. Brahman life comes with lot of attainments, of understandings, of depth, and of happiness, and of decisions that you make. You choose to move forward with that wonderful intoxication. But Baba says if you don't have all this and if you get into confusion and you get into lifeless, your life become like lifeless. Ah, oh no. Right. And also Baba says that it is a bed of disheartened stage. It's a bed, but it's a bed of disheartened stage. So what is it? Some people they sulk, and what they will do when they sulk, they will only sleep, holding on to the bed, and they keep on, feeling, sulking about others' mistakes, others' weaknesses, others that, this, and they are sulking and complaining. Those who are ill are bedridden always. So whether it is physical illness or mental illness, they are bedridden. I'm Shanti, brother. It is your vehicle here. Okay.
Hello, sister.
Yes, brother Mishak.
Sorry, the last word you just said, bed what?
Um, those who are
Bed.
ill are bedridden, and it is
Okay.
bed of confusion, bed of disheartenment. Disheartened stage. You can finish small problems while walking and moving around. However, when a big problem comes and you become confused or disheartened, what is the condition of your mind? Baba is speaking about condition of the mind. See, when you are moving and walking itself, you have to clear all your problems. When the illness grows in the mind, you become bedridden. And after becoming bedridden, what you can solve the problem? The problem is already in the mind and it has taken you to the bed finally. So when your body is bedridden, you don't feel like getting up, walking about, eating, or even drinking. Some illnesses are like this. You don't feel like eating at all. And you don't feel like. Hmm? It's all about thoughts. Very true. It's a thought. One thought can really help you to be free from this confusion and disheartenment. But it's your choice, isn't it? We have to make, and for that, you need a very intensely positive attitude in order to create that thought and be free from that confusion and disheartenment. So Baba says that, see, in the same way here too, you will sit for yoga. Baba he knows everyone's what children are going through. And so he speaks everything. For see, you are sitting in the yoga, but your heart won't be in it. And you will listen to knowledge, but not with your heart. Even Murli class, we are sitting, but the heart is out because the mind is full of confusion and disheartenment. Two things he's discussing. So when there is confusion and disheartenment, then the mind and intellect cannot have that concentration, focus, and we cannot be like Chatrak bird. You know what is Chatrak? We discussed earlier. So too, we have to be like Chatrak. So Baba comes to meet his Chatrak children, not those who mind absent, body present children, who are with total confusion and disheartenment. Baba says, you won't serve with your heart, then you will do it superficially, out of fear, or because of what other people think. You do things, but you will do it, one, with fear, and two, what other people are thinking, and you do it superficially in case there is confusion and disheartenment. This would not be called a constantly healthy life. So, may you have a long lifespan. Means what? What does it mean, long lifespan?
I think it is eternal life.
May you be free from disease. May you have a long life means may you be free from
Free from
disease.
disease,
And
free
that's
from
how the blessings come, isn't it? Somebody is not well, then why the people give, may you have a long life, everything will be all right. So Baba says, we're speaking about the spiritual life, Brahmin life. So many people will not be able to stay till the end of the establishment of the golden age. So they live in between because of the diseases. What are the two diseases that people get deprived of their own Brahman life? What are the diseases? Brother Romanus? What are the two diseases today Baba is discussing about? What are the two diseases?
Confusion, confusion,
Confusion and
disheartenment.
disheartenment. So now Baba says, may you have a long lifespan, means may you be free from disease. So may you have a son or may you have a children. Do you have children? Have you not created 2 to 4 children? You have the blessing of may you have the children. Do you not? We have this blessing as well that Lokik fathers give. May you have son, may you have daughter, may you have children, all that. So Baba also gives us these blessings. Did you have this blessing? I have my 2 children in this gathering. All are, as an instrument, yes, all are my children. But then especially Brother Mishak and Brother Dayo, I can say that yes, they are my children. Why? But the Baba is asking, do you create at least 2 to 4 children? So I can eat today's food because I can answer his question. Having children is giving knowledge and helping souls to be connected to Baba. Baba says, may you have children. Do you have children? Have you not created 2 to 4 children? You have the blessing of may you have children. Do you not? You don't receive a blessing of having just 2 to 4 children. But when you become stable in the stage of a master creator, like the fathers, then all of this feels like your creation. First, it is on this level. Then again, as a master creator, whole creation is my children. Become an unlimited master creator. This becomes an unlimited blessing. May you have a son, may you have a children. It is not limited in that you have created 2 to 4 students and so they are yours. No, the stage of the master creator is an unlimited stage, a stage where you take care of everyone as your own child. It's not a physical thinking, but it's in a spiritual way. You feel responsible as a master creator, helping souls, giving the nourishment that is needed to the soul and not for the body. So by being stable in the stage of the world benefactor, you consider all souls and the elements of nature to be your own creation, and you have good wishes and pure feelings of benevolence for them. These are the feelings that a creator has for his creation. When you become unlimited master creators, no limited attraction can attract you. And so to be free from the limited attractions, what do we have to do? What are the limited attractions?
Those things that are
Mm.
those limited things that attract
Material
us.
things. Yes, Brother Sunday.
I said those the limited things are those physical things that attract us or distract us from receiving everything from Baba.
Very well said. That attract us, that distract us from receiving everything from Baba. What are those things?
The powers and the virtues.
Yes, but what are the distractions?
The distractions are we are distracted because we cannot get focus. You know, when you stabilizing yourself,
Yeah, you are right in definition, but name few of those limited attractions. I like meat. I like wine. I like my family.
I like my
It is
car, I
not
like my
bad,
plane.
but they would not help you to attain
Exactly.
everything from Baba.
That.
And then we become like Pandit. We know knowledge, we like Baba, we like everything, but still we will be deprived from the experiences and attainment. And so the life shall not progress. So Baba says, when you become unlimited master creators, no limited attraction can attract you. Where will you constantly see yourself standing? There's a question. Where will you constantly see yourself down the lane where you want to stand? What is your stand? Where do you want to stand? How do you see yourself? With the limited attractions or with unlimited attainments? With the
With the
Father or with the world? It's a choice to be, not to be, and everyone has a choice. And to make this choice, it's an individual responsibility, isn't it? To be a Brahmin also is an individual responsibility. Om Shanti Inka, welcome. So just as the creator of a tree is its seed, and when the tree reaches its final stage, the seed reaches the top of the tree. In the same way, an unlimited master creator will constantly experience the self to be standing at the top of the kalpa tree. While standing with the Father at the top of the tree, while standing with the Father at the top of the tree, you will be a master seed and spread rays of powers, virtues, good wishes, pure feelings, love, cooperation. So for all of this, we have to see ourselves as a master creator, master seed. Very high. I remember this, Murli. It is now repeated. Just as when the sun is high, it is automatically able to spread its rays over the whole world. In the same way, you can become master creator and master seed and give the whole tree rays and water. What is this tree all about, Brother Bain? What is this tree? What is this tree all about? Which tree Baba is talking about? Banyan tree,
Baba,
banana tree, mango tree.
Baba is talking about the
No,
Tree
not
power.
is tree of
Baba is talking
knowledge.
about tree.
It's tree of
knowledge.
knowledge.
Our
Okay.
attainment, tree of our attainment.
Ben, our
Our
attainment. Good.
attainments, yes.
Now,
Attaining
continue.
happiness,
Any
attaining
other
bliss,
options?
attaining, yes. So attaining all the positive attainments in life.
Okay, I will
That's the
read once
tree.
again. But whatever you said is not wrong, but also certainly not right.
It's a
So
tree.
let's see this. I am reading it and let's see whether you have reached here. Baba says that you can become master creator and a master seed and give the whole tree the rays and water. And before that, Baba said that, see, while standing with the Father at the top of the tree. While standing with the Father at the top of the tree, you will be a master seed and spread the rays of powers, virtues, good wishes, pure feelings, love, cooperation. Which tree is this? Certainly not in the tree of attainments. You can stand with the Father.
It's
Now,
true.
for to know this,
That's the soul.
you have to travel.
Why is talking about the Kalpa tree?
He's talking
Thank
about the
you, Brother
kappa.
Sandhu. So it's only in the Kalpa tree that Baba is
Yes.
standing on the top of it. And Baba says, you also stand there. On the top, he's standing. At the bottom, he's sitting.
Yes.
We are,
So he's giving two visions at the same time. You have to stand with Baba and you have to spread the light along with Baba as being a master seed by sitting down along with the supreme seed.
And
This
it
is a
will,
Kalpa tree and it is a human genealogical tree,
correct.
basically full of human souls. They are
Yes.
human souls which are suffering with all types of mental and physical diseases. So the whole world is your creation then. Such a good and big responsibility, a visualization where you feel responsible for the whole world, not physically, but spiritually. Whatever the world is going through now, as a mother, have to nurture. In our own every day, we come to know BKs, especially in Nigeria, having that disease, this disease, or corona or something. So we do counseling and we speak and we encourage to be part of, at least they should not miss their Murli and Amritvela, which is going on live, because they stay far away, they stay close also, they cannot come because of corona. They are at home, they are in isolation centers. So should not miss Murli no matter what. Then you will be able to take help from Baba. The whole world is your creation. So may you be a master creator. This is known as may you have children. So you have so many blessings. And this is known as becoming equal to the Father. Becoming master creator is becoming equal to the Father. The Father gives every Brahmin soul these blessings as soon as they take birth. You have received the blessings, have you not? Or are you still to receive them? Did you receive all these blessings? Let's count on all our blessings. What are the blessings? Number one. Everyone can tell one at least. Till now,
Tolerance.
what we discussed, huh?
one of them is Baba said, may you be wealthy.
May you be
Wealthy.
wealthy of what?
All
Wealth
the
has no
treasure,
meaning if you don't define.
all the treasures Baba has given to the treasure of knowledge, the powers and the virtues are all
Just a
treasure.
minute. Just speak the way Baba spoke. May you be
May you
be well.
wealthy.
May you be
May you
full
be
of the
wealthy.
wealth of knowledge. May you be full with the wealth of powers. May you be full like, and in these two blessings, Baba said that you should do what Baba's task is your task. Baba's virtues are your virtues. And what Baba the way love.
May you be. Baba says that may we have wealth of life, wealth of long
Wealth
life.
of life, long life. May you have long life. So what does it mean? May you be free
Span.
from disease. And next is, may you
May
have
we.
children.
Yes.
Baba says, may you have son, may you have daughter, may you have children. And for this, what type of self-respect we have to take? May you have children. What is the self-respect that we have to practice in order to imbibe this blessing? May you have children.
Knowing the knowledge first.
What is the
Imbibing the
self?
knowledge first in order to give it.
True, but what is a self-respect? You know what is self-respect? It is that we practice
You must have
Swaman.
the consciousness of your original self.
Yes, Brother Sunday.
You must have the concept of the original self.
Yeah, but what is the practice? What is your original self which you can imbibe this blessing? Baba is particular. Oh, please listen carefully between the lines. This Murli is extraordinarily powerful on blessings. So this particular blessing, may you have children, comes with some practices. What is the practice?
I
I
think I think the I think the
am
practice
Practice of
master
meditation.
creator.
Created.
I am master seeds. These two comes with the blessing. So when we practice, how to practice? Stand with Baba at the top of the tree and start spreading the light of Baba's virtues, Baba's love, Baba's cooperation, Baba's
Good wishes.
knowledge, Baba's powers, Baba's with pure feelings and light of good wishes. All is a list that we have to spread. And we have to spread the light. So again, I'm telling you, it's not physical that we can claim or we can do anything, but
At
that
all.
is more important. It is the light. The physical practices are Brahmin life practices. And beyond that is this is spiritual practice, which makes us capable of receiving God's blessings. When anyone receive a blessing, along with the blessing, he's also told the method with which to use that blessing. When anyone receives the blessing, a method also is told how you can. Why is the method needed?
To
What is the
receive the
purpose of
blessing,
the method? The purpose of the method is how you should take benefit from the blessing. I am blessed, but I'm not happy. Is it any of benefit? Blessed means you are highly benefited. So face is like something, some loss has happened and some lot of weight you are holding on your back. Your face is really very long and heavy and you're telling I'm blessed. So Bible says all of you have received blessings and you are able to increase every blessing by using it in the right way. You're all using it in the right way. How can you make it grow? Now the third level. Number one is receiving blessings. Number two is understanding the method and taking the benefit of it. Number three is how do you grow with the help of blessings? Third level. How do you grow with the help of blessings?
you
The
share with
blessing, number of blessings are clear, isn't it? How many blessings? What is the method? And now how to grow? How to grow with it? Baba says the easiest and the most elevated method to use for that is to be aware of the blessing at the right time. The best way is to be aware that I have this blessing. So why should I fear? Two things Baba said. One is fear. What is the other thing? The two things which will make you confused and disheartened. In the beginning of the Murli Baba said, do you remember? What are the two things in the beginning of the Murli Baba said? One is fear and the other one is,
comment.
what will people think about me?
What people think.
From everywhere you create such type of fears. What will people think about me? And you will not be able to do what you have to do. Baba says that you will become powerful and become an embodiment of success by having this in your awareness. The right time the blessing emerges and your mind is free. from any type of infection of infectious or contagious thoughts. The more you use at the right time, the more it will be continuing to experience the fruit of the blessing. Using the blessing at the right time means, Baba says, you continue to experience the fruit of the blessing. You have received such elevated and powerful blessings, and you can attain the fruit of them, not by just enabling other souls to become worthy of receiving blessings from the Father, the bestower of blessings. So, what shall we do? As a master creator, you will help people to take blessings from the bestower of blessings, inspiring souls to come together to listen to Baba's Murli, to be we belong to one and to be doing collective meditation. All of these things, you will help souls to receive elevated and such powerful blessings that you can from the Father. You have received such elevated and powerful blessings that you can attain the fruit of them, not by just using them for yourself, but also by enabling other souls to become worthy of receiving blessings from the Father, the bestower of blessing. These blessings of the confluence age stay with you for 21 births in a different way. Their form at the confluence age is different, but these same blessings continue for 21 births in your lives. The blessings that you have taken, it will continue for 21 births. However, the time to experience the bestower of blessings and the blessings is now. The time to experience the bestower of blessings and the blessings is now. Pardon?
Very correct.
By sitting in meditation. Baba already has given you the methods. Practicing of being a master creator and master seed. Am I using all the blessings and easily moving forward? The life is difficult. If my path is difficult, then am I using my blessings? Am I using my blessings? See, the path can be with full of sun, full of thorn, full of stones. But if I have the blessing, I can make that path of thorns into path of flowers. Am I right? Yeah?
Yes.
So to convert the thorns into flower, I need great amount of faith and positivity and practice. So Baba says that, check, am I using all my blessings and easily moving forward in this path? The speciality of a blessing is that the one who receives the blessing never has to labor. Why do we say you're blessed means you are moving as if you are flying with such ease. There's nothing is problem to you to practice, or whether it is physical or whether it is spiritual. You're progressing very fast. It was easy for you to become pure, to leave all the impure food or impure practices, impure relationships, or impure language, or impure anything, customs and traditions, meaningless blind faith, devotion. When you can leave all those things very easily, then you say, oh, you're blessed. You're blessed. Somebody, see, as an instrument, we can only give knowledge. But some souls, they develop very fast on the basis of their practices. And for every small thing, they come and share with a lot of intoxication. Sister, this Murli has opened my eyes. And from today, I have decided that I will not go meet or interact with anybody after 10 p.m. in the night. Baba said, that's Manabas. So I will not go to parties. At mostly the late night parties, I will not. Last week, one brother was saying, sister, I've decided I will not go for late night gatherings, whether it is a birthday party or an office gathering, anything, I will not go. I said, wonderful, congratulations. If you don't take determined thoughts, the dilution is too much. And the dilution is diversion. Diversion is deception. So Baba says that when devotee souls become tired, having labored so much, they ask the Father for blessings. When you get tired too much, oh God, can't you see how I'm suffering? Please give me a blessing. That's how they ask, isn't it? When people come to you and they don't want to make the effort to have yoga, what language do they use? They don't want to do yoga. They don't want to do any of the practices. What language they use? They say, simply give me a blessing. We don't want to do much. Simply give me a blessing. They just say, put your hand here, like
On my
devotees.
back.
On my
Oh,
back, you put a hand, or put a
okay.
hand on my
On my
head.
head.
Hello,
Don't want to
sister.
do. Mashak.
Hello, sister. Please, my battery is
Yes.
just 1% remaining now. Can I get the soft copy of this Murli, please? Very interesting.
Yeah, it is going on live. Sister, put it on live, YouTube. Middleman, please unlist this. Yeah, don't make it public. So you will get this video. I'll send you the link of it.
All right, better, please.
So they say, simply give me a blessing. Put your hand over my head. You Brahmin children constantly have the hand of the Father, the bestower of blessings. Baba says, others will ask you, but you have Baba's hand on you. So are we experiencing God's hand of blessings on our head,
Wonderful, wonderful.
at our
Yes.
back?
Good.
Always. Elevated directions are his hand. What is his hand? What is his
The
hand?
limited directions.
Elevated directions. But these elevated directions are not easy as well. It is very difficult to follow. But if we follow, then you always have God's hand in your hand and you move forward. He would not place a physical hand over you for 24 hours, would he? The hand of blessings of the Father's elevated directions is constantly over you, children, from Amrit Vela till the moment you go to sleep at night. In every breath, in every thought, and in every action, you have the hand of elevated directions. Continue to use this blessing in the right way, and you will never have to labor. It is remembered of the deities. They are ignorant of the knowledge of desire. Welcome, Brother Ola. Good morning. Baba says deities are ignorant of the knowledge of desires. Ichha matram avidya. This is the speciality of an angelic life. Deities are already, don't have any desires. But who are deities? Those who are Brahmins. Baba says angelic life. If you lead an angelic life now, just being ignorant about the knowledge about desire, I want that, I want this. Pure desire is something different. Pure desire takes you ahead. I have to study, I have to wake up Amrit Vela, I have to increase the time of my yoga, I have to be accountable and present my chart of meditation to God. So these are commitments. You are committing yourself. The more time you commit to God in practices of meditation or physical maryadas or service. Only three things, isn't it? So when we do more, as much as possible, we will attain as much. A Brahmin life becomes an angelic life. Baba says, if you don't have desires, Brother Funsho, if you don't have desires, a Brahmin life becomes an angelic life. That is, you attain the karmatit stage to perform any action. To perform any action. What type of action? Impure action, wasteful action, sinful, or any action of the past. By being tied in the bondage by that karma would not be said to be the karmatit stage. Okay. Baba says certain actions, if you perform, then you cannot attain karmatit stage. What are those actions? Impure actions. What are impure actions? Actions performed under the influence by the 10 vices. Number 1, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. Okay, continue. jealousy, hatred, laziness, carelessness, and fears. Actions performed under the influence of these vices are called impure actions. Then wasteful actions, they're not impure, but they're waste. Sinful or any type of action of the past. I'm not really becoming angry, but I'm just doing what I did in my past because they know me like this only. So you're repeating your past. That also it will not allow you. It's like a bondage of karma. I am like this. I am a Indian. I am a Nigerian. I am a Christian. I am a man. Coming into knowledge has to really help us to transform. If you're holding on your past legacy of being whatever we are, then Baba says that is a bondage of karma. We cannot transform, then we cannot become karmatit, that is going beyond the effect of the fruit of the actions, the bondage of the fruit of the action. So Baba says that one is the relationship of karma and the other is a bondage of karma. So are you in bondage or relationship? Bondage holds to you, holds, and you will not fly and become a winner, karmatit state. And Baba says a relationship means where you accumulate the income for the future as well. So we can check whether our actions are helping us to accumulate income for the future. So just as there is a praise, what is the praise? What is the praise of a deity? They are ignorant of the knowledge of desires. So Baba is repeating, ignorant of the knowledge of the limited desires. Unlimited desires are okay. Limited desires means anything that is physical, materialistic. Unlimited desires are spiritual.
Spiritual.
Baba says, right, very true. So just as there is a praise ignorant of the knowledge of the limited desires, in the same way an angelic life or a Brahmin life means to be ignorant of knowledge of the word.
Desire.
What are the words the Brahmin life should not have? They should be ignorant of that word. What is it? Brother Inca? No, please listen with the 2 ears. You shall not repeat these words. Number one, difficult and of any burden. Yes. People enjoy discussing, gossiping about burden. And they also say difficult. Anything, little amount of knowledge when it comes to a practice. Our sister, I'm also BK, you're also BK. Why you are Indian BK, I'm Nigerian BK, they say. Nigerian BK cannot do these things. I said, is it, what is it? Did Baba say that this knowledge is only to Indian BK? Never. He said it is all for those children, isn't it? Who all are BKs. So, but some people, they also say that we can't, oh, it's not easy to practice. I said, nothing is easy in life. What is easy? Is there a word called easy in life? It is you who have to be easy, not things or people or surroundings or situations or relationships. They can never be easy. Take it for granted, write it on a copper sheet and save it in your almari. Nothing can be easy. It is I who become difficult and I make everything difficult. If I am easy, if there is little difficulties around also, I can transform. But I should be having that willingness to be easy inside. And no. Rejection, non-acceptance, misunderstandings, all of these things cannot make the personality easy. So Baba says, a Brahmin life should be ignorant of using the word difficult. You are not even aware of what that is. What is difficulty? We do not know because we are giving our full capacity. A soul who has received these blessings is one who experiences ignorance of knowledge of the word difficult in this life. If you have received the blessing, you can never use this language of using these words difficult. You know, sir, especially those who are house help, those who come and do physical service, in any house. They say this is difficult, it is not easy, too much work, and tomorrow my body not good, my body is doesn't. These are the language of a maids and servants. Are you maids and servants or prince and princesses?
Prince, prince and princesses.
Right. 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 Yes, of course. See, Baba said you have blessing. Don't forget about your blessings. You have blessing, and that is the reason little effort, you can always make things easy. So you are not even aware of what is difficult. A soul who has received these blessings is one who experiences ignorance of the knowledge of the word difficult in his life. Such a soul is called a blessed soul. So to become equal to the Father means to be constantly sustained with the blessings you receive from the bestower of fortune and to remain constantly carefree and to experience guaranteed victory. Some children make every good effort. However, to experience pressure in your effort is not accurate effort. To pay attention is the method of Brahmin life. However, attention changes into tension. Attention changes into tension. It is, yeah, you will, when you do the course, you will come to know all the things. It is not called accurate attention. See, Baba says that it is not called accurate attention when there isn't natural attention. For instance, you know that about the physical things in your life, such as this is not good, this is not done, this should be done, and this should not be done. The sign of those who are knowledgeful on the basis of knowledge is that they have natural attention. I can eat this, I cannot eat that, I can do this, I cannot do this, that, and they don't have tension at every step over whether they should do something or not, whether they should eat something or not, whether they should conduct themselves in that way or not. They are natural attention in the power of knowledge. Natural attention is the power of knowledge. Natural attention. You know what to do, you know what you should not do. And so you are not making an effort to put an attention. That's a natural attention, is Baba says, is an accurate attention. In this way, an accurate effort maker will have natural attention at every step and in every action because the light and might of the knowledge automatically makes him move accurately in the right way. So you may make effort, definitely may pay attention, but not in the form of tension. When you have tension, then although you want to do a lot of work, or you want to become number one, the tension doesn't allow you to do as much as you want. It doesn't allow you to make what you want to. If you have tension, you cannot do what you want to do. You cannot make what you want to make. So because what you want is not happening, then again the tension increases more. Isn't it? Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So all of you make effort. All of you make effort, but some people make effort in little heavily and others become completely careless. Whatever is to happen will happen. We shall see about it. Who is watching? Who is listening? None of those is good. Therefore, keep a balance and experience blessings from the Father. Baba says, don't see anybody. Not everyone is complete as yet now. So don't see them and get disheartened. You just receive blessings from the Father and don't listen too much to outside world. So Baba says that you, by listening, doing all of that, you are becoming completely little heavy and also others become completely careless. Whatever is to happen will happen. Don't worry. And we shall see about it. Who is watching? Who is listening? None of those is good. Who is watching you? Who is listening to you? None of those things are really good. So keep moving. Therefore, keep a balance. Experience blessings from the Father. Always keep in your awareness the experience of having the Father's hand constantly over you. Just as devotees keep a physical picture in front of them, feeling that that is the hand of blessing over their head. So you too can always keep in your awareness the picture of this experience of your intellect while you're walking and moving around. Do you understand? You have made a lot of effort. Now continue to be sustained with blessings and fly. You have experienced the Father as a bestower of knowledge and the bestower of fortune. Now experience Him as a bestower of blessing. Acha. To those who constantly follow their Father at every step, to those who experience themselves to be the elevated souls who are blessed by the Father, the bestower of blessings, to those who easily overcome every obstacle, to those who constantly use every blessing at the right time, to the elevated souls who become equal to the Father, love, remembrance, and namaste from the Bab Dada in the form of bestower of blessings. The spiritual children say, and
Namaste and good morning to
Without Father.
the Bhagavata is meeting main senior brothers. You have received so many blessings from birth. Each one of you has received your own blessings. You have taken birth with blessings. Otherwise, today, you would not have moved forward so much. You have taken birth with blessings, and this is why you are moving forward. The praise of the Pandavas is not a small thing. If you were to speak of each one specially, there are so many. The Bhagavad that is created, the Bhagavad that is created would be created speaking the length of each one's specialities. Bhagavad is a very good narration of the stories of specialities. The Father has each one's speciality in his vision. While seeing anything else, he does not see it. While knowing anything else, he is not aware of it. You see everything, but you're not. You listen everything, but you don't. So Baba says that so the speciality is constantly making you move forward and will continue to do so. Those souls who are blessed from birth can never move backwards. Those souls who are blessed from birth can never move backwards. You shall not leave God and his versions. You are the blessed souls who will be constantly flying. And the blessings from the Father, the bestower of the blessings, are making you move forward. Pandavas remain incognito, but you are always revealed in the Father's heart. It is Pandavas who make the good plans. The Shaktis hunt the prey, but it is the wonder of those who bring the prey to them. If they didn't bring the prey, who would they hunt? This is why the Pandavas have their special blessing. You have received a special power of remembrance and service. Did you understand? Baba is giving good wishes and appreciating everyone's speciality. And that is the reason he said Bhagavat is created because of in the praise of specialities of each and everyone. The scripture is so big, and see here, you are not aware of your specialities. Pandavas and Shaktis. Pandavas means brothers, Shaktis means sisters. So what is the speciality of Pandavas? They bring the prey. Shaktis, what do? They hunt and they finish. So it means that bringing the prey means the brothers has to go around, see who is interested and capable to belong to God, who has that courage to become completely free from all the vices, and who is interested, who is capable, who is willing, bring them. If there are many people are in search of truth, so if anybody is like that, you have to bring to the sisters. Sisters will speak knowledge and will, what is this called as? Will finish the ego, will finish the everything within ignorance and help the souls to connect to God. And also help the souls, inspire the souls to walk on the path of purity. So everyone has their own specialities. If Pandavas do not bring, how can the Shaktis do? So Pandavas understood? Who are the Pandavas here? Brother Inka, Brother Funsho, Brother Romanus, Brother Ola. All the brothers are Pandavas. So you are now bringing prey. Are you bringing prey? Nothing is automatic,
Yes.
brother.
Yes, we are bringing praise.
Yes, yes.
When are you bringing prayer? Tell me, huh? You were
Now,
talking to Shakti. Now, which now?
now.
Even if they are not seeing,
Okay,
it's still
we will
now.
plan. We will,
They are
no,
not at the center. They are with us. We is now.
no, the pray is not at the center. You're all Baba's children. You're not pray. Once upon a time, you were pray. Now you finish everything and now you have become a Brahmin. Pray is somebody who are in ignorance. They would come and take the light of knowledge and kill the darkness inside. So you have to bring those who are ignorant about this wisdom. So Baba says, you receive special power of remembrance and you also receive special power of service. Why? The reason for this is that those who came at the end of need have received a special blessing. When establishment first took place, you Pandavas were merged. You haven't emerged. The Shaktis became examples. And when you saw their examples, you move forward. So they become examples at the time of need. And this is why the extent that souls become cooperative at the time of need, whether with their lives or by doing service, according to the drama, they receive special power. They are, of course, their own efforts, but they also receive extra power. They also receive extra power and they also do it, accomplish it, and attain success on the basis of their own efforts also. In the beginning of the yajna, there were only dadis, mothers, who have got sacrificed in the yajna. And that's the reason there is a great praise to the Shaktis. And later, the Pandavas were in a merged way. They were very few and they were completely in a merged form. They were working in an incognito way. Pandavas did not confront. If Pandavas would have confronted, they would have been severely beaten up. Because speaking about remaining pure, Pandavas are always aggressive, isn't it? So people do not like to listen any word of purity or peace from any brother, because Baba says that is the reason why he has kept the mothers and Shaktis in the front. So when establishment first took place, the reason for this is that those who came at the time of need have received a special blessing. Those who came at the time of need has received a special blessing. When establishment first took place, you Pandavas were merged. You did not emerge. The Shaktis became examples. When you saw their examples, you moved forward. They became examples at the time of need. This is why, to the extent that souls are cooperative at the time of need, whether with their lives or by doing service, according to the drama, they receive special power. If you are useful in time, in need, जितने भी लोग हैं उनको जो भोग लगाए वो दे दो, इनके लिए मैं बनाऊंगी. दो ही लोग हैं ना, दे दो. To the dadis, he met dadis. We're almost done, Minalben. Yeah. Baba met dadis. And Baba says that you also receive a lot of power from the souls who become happy when you have served them. This is a need. There is a need for the service of experienced souls, because when people see those who have taken sustenance from the corporeal form, they are always reminded of the Father. Whenever you dadis go anywhere, what do they especially ask you? Tell us stories. Tell us something about Baba, so that is speciality, is it not? This is why you have received a blessing of the speciality of service. Even if you don't stand on the stage and give lectures, this is the biggest lecture, to relate the divine activities and to give inspiration to make their characters divine in the great service of all. So you have to go on the service and you definitely have to become instruments of service. Acha, blessing. May you be an embodiment of remembrance and conqueror of attachment, who transforms your limited responsibilities into unlimited. In order to become a conqueror of attachment, simply transform your form. In order to become conqueror of attachment, simply transform your form of attachment, remembrance. There is attachment when you have the awareness. There is attachment when you have the awareness. What is the awareness? I am a householder. I am married. Look at the Kingsley. He's dancing in intoxication. Or you missed it. He's dancing and jumping. Certainly there is some thought, some music is going on, and so that happiness is visible. So Baba says, if you think inside, I am a householder, this is my house, these are my relations, my children, my daughter, my son, my husband, my wife. So Baba says, when you have these type of thoughts going on in the mind, what will happen? Attachment kills your awareness. That's why Baba says, transform the form of your remembrance. Now transform that limited responsibility into an unlimited one. When you fulfill your unlimited responsibilities, the limited ones will automatically finish. When you fulfill your unlimited responsibilities, without saying no, if you do some service, Baba's service, then your limited ones also will be sorted out, will be resolved. My personal experience many times, as I was in the world and coming to the center like you to listen to Murli, there are plenty of obstacles. And sometimes the center was very far away. I have to catch 2 buses, auto, and go. So there are a lot of obstacles have come. But then there was always a choice to do, not to do, to be, not to be. But I took up the choice to always go to Murli, never miss, be in beforehand. And that is the reason the help I received is gradually all my limited problems, limited obstacles, circumstances disappeared. When you fulfill your limited, unlimited responsibilities. However, if you forget the unlimited ones and just fulfill the limited ones, you're spoiling them even more because some duties become the illness of attachment. I felt I'm doing the duty of taking care of my brother, sister, and their families, but it was becoming an illness of attachment. And so it was taking away the time, money, energy, everything. Then one fine day, my mother said, what is the purpose of your life? You are God's child. So it's time for you to surrender, move to center. You don't need to stay here and take care of all these householders. If you're not there also, they will be taking care of themselves. It is not just you alone have to stand here, sit here and take care of them. Go on world service. She has given me the permission. I immediately moved out. And when I moved out, they became more responsible. The household family people, they became more responsible, more self-dependent. They became more independent. No. It is excuse me, Baba told us transform the form of your attachment. If I have attachment, what will Baba do? Baba is only telling us, please transform that form of your attachment. And I will say, Baba, it is your task. Please, you do the transformation. I will sit at home. I cannot leave my brother, sister, everyone. Then Baba cannot really help me. Baba says, whatever you want will happen. You have to make an effort. And that is possible when you practice imbibing blessings. Constant imbibing of blessings can help you to overcome these attachments. My mother, my sister, my brother. I have only this because I attained Baba before marriage, so there was no marriage at all, so no wahala for me. So most of the problems, more than 50% is not there. So Baba says that, however, we'll discuss later, you, me are same problem. See, Let me finish this and then we will discuss. Okay. So when you fulfill your unlimited responsibilities, the limited ones will automatically finish. However, if you forget the unlimited ones and just fulfill the limited ones, then you are spoiling them. Spoiling whom? Spoiling the limited ones also even more. Because some duties become the illness of attachment. They are not duties, they are illnesses. My. So transform your remembrance and become a conqueror of attachment. My wife, my husband, because of him I'm like this, because of her I'm living. These are all illness of attachment. When somebody speak like this, we know it is just illness. So you just keep quiet and smile. You can't educate people because Baba is there to educate. Slogan: let your speed of flying become so fast that you go across any clouds of situations in a second. Let your speed of flying become so fast that you grow across any clouds of situations in a second. In a second, you pass birds, flights, and helicopter. Everything has to travel in the air. And when you travel in the air at a height, you have to cross the clouds. Some clouds, while crossing, it is like very difficult. You can even meet with an accident. When the cloud is full of water, like black clouds, crossing black clouds and thunders is very, very dangerous. Not difficult, dangerous. So at times when you, Baba's children, Brahmin life, we fly with blessings. When we are flying, during that flight, we have black clouds full of confusion, disheartenment, fear, what will others think, and our own inner weaknesses, many clouds. But Baba says, you are the one who has to pass through all these clouds of attachment and all of them to reach the light. Thank you, Baba, and thanks to all
Thank you,
of
Baba. Thank you, Baba.
So we just revise one point and we remember Baba. We'll start with Brother Sunday.
Today, you see, I'm smiling because Baba, who came from the faraway land today as my teacher, has taught me so many things. You know, how to receive all the blessings from him. Yes, and to give blessings and the method with which I could give those
take
blessings.
benefit out of it. The method to take benefit out of it. And also, how should I grow with it?
With it, yes. So Baba gave me all the yuktis, you know, how to grow with it, and the timing of how I use it. I make use of those blessings because
the right time, remembering the blessing at the right time.
The fruition of them is not too good. But when
Thank you. Leave something for others as well, Brother Sunday. Well said. Thank you for reminding. Brother Dayo.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother.
Today, what I picked most and that resonated with me most is we have to become ignorant of desire, of the knowledge of desire. So it's very, very important. I think that's something that I fall prey to most often. I become, even what you said, that once we have to forget and surrender, forget our household duties. So sometimes I'm worrying about how do I pay rent, how do I pay my brother's school fees, pay this, pay that. And most times I find out that Baba takes care of it. It comes at the right time, the right provision comes, but still I'm always worrying about it. And knowledge of the Brahmin life, to live an angelic life. We have to thank you. We have to surrender and become ignorant of those desires. They are just part of the illusion. Yeah. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Brother Michael.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Brother Michael.
This Murli is powerful, and it is actually, according to the caption of the Murli, the way to increase the blessing we receive from the bestower of blessing. So Baba has come to give us the actual method to increase the blessing we have received from him. And from this Murli, it makes us aware that many of the blessings we have received, we don't know how to increase it. We don't even know how to use it. And that's why we suffer sorrow. And that's why we suffer.
Yes.
This Murli, I have come to realize that I, in person, have not been using the blessing Baba has given me the way I should use it. I've not been applying it the way. And from this today onwards, I will change my attitude. You know, I will begin to use it in the right way, to recognize it first is the real thing, is the first step. And to know how to acknowledge and how to apply to use it to enable others to receive blessing from Baba is another blessing, applying it. Because when we have this blessing, we will not be disheartened. And Baba said we should conquer the attachment of mine. We should learn how to sit at the top.
Illnesses of attachment, Baba. Illnesses of attachment.
Yes, because that is what drags us down, you know. Because when we conquer this illness, we will fly. Baba wants us to fly. And Baba wants us to be equal to him by putting our steps at his own footsteps. Following the example, Baba wants us to have long life, to create spiritual
life, free from disease.
Yes. Baba wants us to create more children. That is, great students, people who can imbibe the knowledge of Baba and receive blessing from him. That is the real children we should strive about to create. It's very important. Most time we think about the material aspect of life. We don't think about the spiritual. So the spiritual is the foundation, for the material to sustain for 21 baths.
See, spiritual, don't make spirituality as the foundation of the material to sustain. The spirituality certainly is the foundation, but not the material of this world. It is the material of golden age.
Yes, the material of golden age for 21
never
baths.
Think that you are in spirituality, Baba will give you big money.
No.
You will have big problem as well. After coming into knowledge, problems will increase, accounts will increase, obstacles will increase. So Baba says, you have to be courageous and face everything with the help of Baba. Make him as his companion, feel his hand over you constantly. It's not a physical hand, it's a spiritual power, it's a blessing. Exactly. So Baba says, you have my power.
Exactly.
So change the form of the remembrance. Thank you, Brother Michael. Sister Hitali, Ben and Brother Meshach, I think insufficiency of internet. Hitali, would you like to share some points? Brother Romanus?
With children, like when the rampage is on the root of the festival, at the side about blessing from we have tested the nectar.
Yes.
We always in need.
Yes.
To receive it.
Right. And we appreciate, we have a lot of appreciation for what Baba is giving us. And just not appreciation because we understand. And so we imbibe and we experience by practicing the blessing.
How do you observe that blessing? So when you are alive and you are the stages of life, you have to checkmate your subscribers all the time.
Yes.
You'll be watchful. Right. And you'll be doing the practices which Baba has. Follow the schemats. The blessing will stay with you.
Baba said, am I using these? How much I'm using these blessings?
That you cannot use it.
And am I moving freely forward? Easily forward. This is the word that how much I'm using these blessings in my life, and am I moving easily forward? Am I free in life? Exactly. We will discuss later. Share points because people are waiting here. Once we close, then we will sit. Mm.
When Papa say
Mm.
and the two things you don't overcome it, never again.
What is it?
Yeah, it is. Papa say that may you have one,
Yes.
and Papa say may you have a child,
Mm.
and Mama say that may you have a son.
Mm.
Okay, and then so if you look at the program,
All of that, Baba spoke that these blessings are basically limited blessings given by the Lokik Father. But this Alokik spiritual Supreme Father also gives the same blessing. But what is it meaning? How is it defined and interpreted? Baba explained completely.
Papa talking to Papa talking to
Yes.
so and what Papa is saying today is that, and you know, actually I never understand it properly.
So we would sit and discuss this aspect. It's very nice that you have put it. But rest of you understood. You all understood, isn't it? I felt you all understood. That's why I moved on. Yes, Brother Romanus.
I say it's a gradual process.
It's a gradual process to understand. No, you don't really. It's a matter of your inner practices, which will help you to understand the essence of everything. Each and every jewel has its essence. So many times you understand, but you'll not be able to imbibe because of the lack of power. Right. And many times you understand, but you don't accept. That's also lack of power. Yeah. Okay. Brother Kunshu, what is your point of today's dharana? Point to takeaway.
Just to be mindful of the vices of the
Remain
to be
mindful of the vices inside and to remove with constant remembrance. Yes. Sister Onkoyo. Clouds. That's it. Clouds, they're all passing clouds. They come and you have to go beyond. If you get stuck, you cannot reach your destination. The essence is so powerful. Brother Ola. Yeah. Physical money. The physical money. It's good we are not so very rich. Any of us. So good, isn't it? So, but we are not very deprived as well. Whatever we have, in this, we attained God. What more we need, isn't it? So the wealth of knowledge is with us. The wealth of God's powers, God's company, and God's help is with us. So we are very rich. And we will be the richest in the world in future golden age. Yes.
The love of material things bring devices.
Yes.
In devices.
Yes, the desire. Baba used two words: desires, limited desires, and attachment to the limited relations. Yeah. That's why Baba says illnesses of attachment. Attaching towards wealth or towards beings, people, situations. Attachment towards anything that is mine. Too much. Temporary. If we don't live with them also, they will live. You know, in the path of devotion in Gita, it is said, Arjuna, you have to take up your weapon and you should fight, and you are a winner actually. Then Arjuna says, they're all my uncles, I can't fight with them. Then Krishna says, who is your uncle? You think that you are fighting and you are killing them? If you don't kill them also, they're already dead. Dead people, you are killing the dead people because they are dead, because they are only having vices. There's no purity in them. So that is all about a dialogue within the self. The Gita is not spoken to just one Arjuna. Everyone is an Arjuna who is seeking the wisdom of God. And then everyone is struggling against their own inner vices. Till now, anger was so dear, but from now, anger is my enemy. Till now, lust is my need, but from now, lust is my enemy, biggest enemy. Isn't it? So when we consider these things and when we understand, we just start practicing inside. What is it Baba said? How do you practice this? It's just taking a thought. Create a thought, practice it inside, and it is your mind which has to be free from those weaknesses. Thank you, Baba. Thanks to all of you. And congratulations for today's Murli and today, and happy new month. Today is August 1st. And this month is full of the remembrances of Dadi Prakashmani, the administrative head chief of Brahma Kumaris, who has taken an angelic form 14 years before. And she is very powerful. So every day we read the specialities of Dadi Prakashmani. So those who cannot come physically, please connect on Zoom. In the morning, 7 on Zoom is better. As it gets delayed, it gets too delayed. Huh? Okay, the Google, it's not functioning anymore.
Center conference.
Conference call.
Conference call.
Oh.
It's not working. I want to tune it now. Music.
Okay, we remember Baba for 2 minutes in silence, and let's recollect the powerful points that Baba said and create that inside the mind that I am a very special soul. I am child of Baba. I'm the master seed, sending the vibrations of the rays of light of God's virtues, God's love, God's power, and God's cooperation. As Master Creator, I become right hand to God and help all the souls to be connected to the Creator. I visualize a beautiful bond of colors between the Supreme Father and to all the souls of the world. Everyone is directly receiving the powers of the Almighty Authority. It's like shower of light from up above. And all of we souls are completely full with this light and feeling bright. We spread the light of our pure form. I see my inner purity. I see my inner peace, inner power, inner stability. This light that is entering into my mind and intellect is helping me to be free from all types of desires, confusion, disheartenment, and attachments. I, the soul, am free from all types of attachments. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. She's around. You can meet her, but don't hug her. She just finished. She will see you, but she just traveled and finished her quarantine. But still, we have to be very careful.